The cold winter seized the small town of Greystone, wrapping its streets in a silent blanket of snow. However, a darker shadow loomed over its inhabitants. The memory of crucial events began to fade like a faint melody drifting into the distance. The culprit behind this strange collective amnesia was an ancient mirror that had arrived at Mrs. Abigail White's antique store. I, Edward Hastings, a local journalist in Greystone, was among those affected by this unusual phenomenon. My memory slipped through my fingers like water escaping from a cracked vessel, but, unlike the others, I felt an unsettling connection to that antique mirror. Determined to uncover the truth behind this mysterious memory loss, I delved into the investigation. I traversed the cobblestone streets of Greystone, questioning neighbors, searching for clues among the muted whispers of forgotten memories. Apparently, the artifact had the ability to reveal hidden truths, but its gaze could also snatch away the most precious memories. An ancestral tale spoke of a dark deal with unknown forces that confined reality through that magical reflection. In my quest, I met Margaret, the owner of the antique store before Mrs. White. She confessed to acquiring the mirror in a desperate attempt to reclaim lost time with her deceased husband. Instead of finding answers, she only found the shadow of oblivion. With a mixture of determination and caution, I entered the deserted antique store. Darkness reigned in the space, only broken by the faint light filtering through dusty curtains. The mirror, in its ancient majesty, occupied a central place, like a silent witness to the events that had transpired. Facing the mirror, I confronted the truth hidden behind its polished surface. Shadows of the past danced in its reflection, intertwining with the mist of the present. My own memory became a disordered puzzle. But in that chaos, I found the key to unraveling the spell that had befallen Greystone. Guided by my intuition, I recited forgotten words from centuries past, words that echoed in the deserted store like an ancestral chant. In an act of determination, I severed the connection between the mirror and the forces feeding it. Reality trembled, and the shadows receded, dissipating like smoke in the wind. Stillness returned to the antique store, and the curse that had darkened the minds of Greystone faded away. Facing the mirror, with my heart still beating strongly, I wondered how much of the truth we must endure for redemption. The mirror remained, now just an ancient object, but the question lingered in the air. How much of our lives are we willing to sacrifice for the desire to know the truth? In the reflection of my own eyes, I saw uncertainty, and I wondered if some answers should perhaps remain hidden forever.